We're in this bitch.
Another day in the garbage dump, dreary skies. I don't know. You said you like this is like the perfect weather for you. Could use a little more sunshine. It feels like it's about to storm, you know? That kind of weather.
I love gray skies. I love
dreary.
a little breeze. I love dreary.
Yeah?
It's a good vibe for me.
I'm a big Dido fan. She's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
I do like the original song better than Stan, but I never really listened to Dido, aside from that one song that I found through Eminem.
Very dreary. Very just kind of like sad, slow, melodic kind of songs.
Yeah, I've been getting into this one artist, Venturing, who is Jane Remover, who I talked about 2 episodes ago.
I remember.
Shoegazy, a little dreary at points. Good. I like my rain and
I don't know.
Washed out colors. It's great.
Especially just living in garbage, you need something to like perk you up. I like I like a whole bevy of music, but the fast paced, like the uplifting stuff is more my tone. Whether it's like the real fast, like what would you call it, like J-pop, like Macroso 8299 and stuff like that, all the way back to like, you know, Johnny Thunder or like Billy Preston, where it's like real fast, like loud piano, kind of riffing real hard. I like something that gets you up and moving, you know?
I like energetic music too, you know, but I just like it with clouds out. I'm like, yeah.
With clouds out.
That's my shit.
That's my shit right there. Well, welcome to Cold Hard Trash CRT episode 96. For real this time. I might have said 96 at the end of last time, but I lied to you. I'm your host, Trash Can Jones.
And I'm Breeeeg, your fellow host.
He doesn't lie. I lie because I just can't get the episode number right. I don't do it on purpose, I swear.
See, that's why I don't say the episode number.
It's just
I can never get it wrong.
I took it upon myself, and I get it wrong like 60% of the time.
So, let's address the elephant in the room. At the end of this episode, I will be consuming 1 tablespoon of cayenne. I'm doing the cayenne pepper challenge, inspired by the cinnamon challenge, which may have sent some people to the hospital, but I am built different.
I have strongly advised against it, as has
multiple
Mrs. Trash. We have the bucket on standby in case he does any kind of vomitando.
Honestly, if I'm going to vomit, I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to walk away. We'll keep it over here.
I'll follow you with the cam. We'll see how much of it we're able to put on. We might have to censor the actual vomit part, but we can have you retched over a toilet.
Yeah, well, the thing is, none of that's going to happen.
Yeah, it might not. It might not. You might just die on the spot. You might fall over and not make it to the toilet.
So, no, I like I said, I'm built different. I'll be fine. Our viewers out there, you should post your own cayenne pepper challenge videos.
Don't do it. Don't. No, you can't. And after I
tag our podcast.
There's no way that I can willfully say this is a good idea. After I see you do it, and if by some miracle you don't die, then I guess I can just endorse it on the fact that it doesn't outright kill people. But I'm still kind of convinced that you're going to outright die. So
look, man. Look, after the eat an entire hot dog in 1 bite challenge where I did almost die, I'm fine. I mean, I can handle anything.
I don't think you're prepared though. Like, you're gonna have every single receptor on your tongue is just gonna be overloaded with capsaicin, and it's gonna cake your throat. You can't breathe if you get any of it in your lungs. Oh my! You're gonna be snotting out cayenne pepper for days. That's your best case scenario.
I would be if I weren't me. But
all right.
I was also getting warnings from Jones about gastrointestinal things about this.
Yes.
So when you Google, is it bad to eat a tablespoon of cayenne? It's almost a resounding yes. Well, actually, is it resounding? Nobody's ever asked this.
Resounding, so what the hell is wrong with you? It comes
up with articles of when you shouldn't eat a lot of cayenne, reasons you might not do it because of an issue that you already have. Mm-hmm. But when you just look up stuff about cayenne, you see people asking is it fine to have a teaspoon a day? And there's all this stuff that's yeah,
people put it in their water.
Milligrams.
It's a thing where it's one of those turmeric. People use it as a healing spice. People put it in their water and drink it.
I saw an article that was like top 5 best things for your gut.
As some people say,
Cayenne was on there. Lowers your blood pressure.
Yeah, if you add it to water and dilute it, I imagine like little bits, maybe. But if you eat a tablespoon of it, cinnamon also tastes really good and maybe does some good stuff.
Cinnamon is made of tree bark that is much coarser and drier, and
it's dried out pepper skin. And I don't think. I think you're oversimplifying it, and I may be undersimplifying it.
I think everyone's overreacting.
Maybe.
We will find out.
I think
Place your bets now.
The answer's somewhere in the middle, and it's not on the end that's in your favor. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's you're not coming out the winner in this.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, it's not in my favor. That's why it's going to be impressive when I can handle it. I'm not going to do, like, the drink a glass of water challenge. Be like, okay, cool. Like, I drank a glass of water. Yeah, everyone expected that to be fine.
I don't think that... I don't think you're going to be fine. I think you have way too much confidence, and I think you're going to get hurt more than you believe that you will, and you're probably going to be laying around here for like an hour before you're ready to drive home afterwards.
Pshaw. Anyway, Slay the Spire 2.
Yeah, it came out.
In early access.
Early access anyway, yeah.
Yeah, they totally said that they were going to... I think they were going to do it in 2025, and it was really, really funny because they... put it in their trailer and they put 2025 and then they like were putting a question mark on it and then they took it away no, this is happening in 2025 and then it gets delayed to 2026. Don't blame them, just a little funny that
they tried to definitely
they made a joke about that
and still had to delay it. I mean, hey, as long as the game's good, I'm sure people aren't too upset about it, especially now that it's out.
Yeah, it's cool. You got 2 new characters. The Watcher from the last game isn't in there, but a lot of her tools ended up getting cannibalized by
other classes characters. And whatnot. Yeah.
You got the classic Ironclad. He's a dude that likes to scale his strength and attack a lot. This has a lot of attacks. He heals at the start of every combat, so you can take a little damage instead of blocking. Just be like, no, I'll
just take a hit. Yeah,
I'll be good. There's the Silent, who's all about like speed and stuff. So a lot of like discarding and just cycling your deck and stuff like that.
Is that the one you said had the Sly?
Yeah, Sly cards now, which is really nice because before they were the same cards and it was like, this is Tactician. If you discard this card, you draw 2 cards. But now it's like Tactician. It costs like 2 or 3 if you discard this card. Draw 2 cards. It has a Sly. It has the Sly thing, so it doesn't describe the whole like if you discard this card thing. Right. It just says Sly. Draw 2 cards. Cool. It was very wordy. It's like one of the nice littlest things I can appreciate that they changed about it.
You can discard that card instead of having to pay the 2 cards. You just activate the card.
They got a whole bunch of new bosses and stuff like that. They got a sandworm. Called the Insatiable or something like that.
Love a good sandworm.
And he gives you a bunch of cards. It's like frantic escape. And every single turn he has a timer and times down. And then if it goes all the way down, because each turn you like move one thing closer to him. Yeah. Goes all the way down, he just eats you and you're dead.
Damn.
He's insatiable.
He will not stop unless you kill him.
Yeah, but you got to keep running. You got to play the run card to run away. It costs energy too. Speaking of energy, this game has a lot less energy going around because, like in the first one, you would beat like a boss. There's like 3 acts in it, right? So after you beat the boss at the end of the first act, they give you 3 different options for relics that you can get, and most of the boss relics give you 1 energy for good with a drawback. So like it was very, very easy to just get more energy and play more cards and stuff like that. That is not the case anymore. It is very hard to get more energy in this game, which is cool. I mean, I just relied on that a lot. It's a bit of a crutch, I guess, because now that it's gone,
you got to play it differently. Yeah, they force you to.
They got a guy made of bees.
Nice Metal Gear style.
Yeah, well, he's kind of a beehive-ish guy, but he shoots bees at you. He's full of bees.
Man.
Pretty fucked up guy.
You ever seen the Pain from Metal Gear? That's basically what he is.
He's a bee man?
He's like a man who's got like bees under his skin, and he like shoots bees out. And he's like basically a full beehive.
Horrifying.
I think his name is the Pain, yeah. The Pain, Metal Gear. He's like got cracks all over him, so like the bees crawl out of the cracks of his skin and stuff. Yeah, that's what he looks like. Beehive man. Then when he takes his mask off, he looks like all crack-faced. Oh, that's gonna play the whole video, but that's what he looks like.
Damn video, yeah.
Goddamn Google AI.
Now this dude just has like a head that's kind of like a wasp nest, like the type of cone thing. The layers.
It's like the actual like honeycomb, like cartoon wasp nest, like you would draw.
Yeah, it was more like a wasp nest, not like a beehive thing, like you'd see in cartoons, where like a bear would stick his hand in there, with the hole in the front. It's not that.
It's not that. So it's more like actual wasp nest, just like cone with like brown and hole in the middle.
Like layers. Yeah, there's kind of like some holes in it.
All right. Pretty spooky looking.
There's these fucking eels. So there's multiplayer now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Great addition to the game.
Any escalators?
I haven't unlocked everything yet, so we'll see. But there's the way that they balance that is that like all the enemies kind of have just like multiplied health, and then like certain effects of theirs will be multiplied. And these guys, it's like it's 4 of them. And when you hit them the first time, they like sort of like go back, and then they get a block for like 6 or 8 or something like that. But in multiplayer, when you're playing with 4 people, they get like 29 block, and your cards are doing like 6 damage.
Damn.
And they are awful, and I hate them because like we get there and this is like an Act 1 elite, and they are not easy to deal with when like you need to basically have everybody focus on like a single person to do any appreciable damage, and you're losing like 30 of it every single time.
That's too bad, Breeeeg. You gotta ride the eels.
I gotta ride the eels. That is how it goes.
Gotta ride the eels.
I have lost to them.
Damn. I have. That's pretty funny. I wonder they should make a card that's just like escalator that lets you like jump over the eels or something like that.
Yeah, it saves you from this one boss,
right?
This one elite
escalator. Like it could be used in other combat, but specifically when used on the eels, then it makes you like win automatically. Exodia card.
There's nothing like that outright where it's like it like solves this, but there are a couple of cards that really help in like just very specific situations. There's this one buff called Artifact, which like each artifact will clear one application of a debuff. Like it'll just prevent it from happening. And then some enemies will have like 25 to start a fight off, which is annoying. But if you have the it's called Expose. It's a silent card, and you play it. It's one of its effects is remove all artifact. So you have to have that one card.
No more.
You're set. You got the one thing that you needed for that. Like with the eels, like AoE damage is pretty good.
Right,
like,
because you can attack all of them. I assume.
Like, chip them all down at once before they put up their shields. And then like you could focus on one person after that and bring them down. So it's cool. Lots of cool stuff. They also got 2 new guys. They got the Regent. I love that guy. He's kind of hard to play, but he's like he sits on this big throne, and then he's got these 2 little guys holding him, like the throne, and they
hold up the throne.
They're clearly struggling.
That's pretty good.
He basically does 3 different things. A lot of them, when you like really look at it, they have like 3 different play styles, like or effects that they like can really lean into.
Yeah.
His are 1, he has his own separate resource called stars, because you get energy at the beginning of every turn, and then you have to play like cards, and that'll give you stars, and then some of his cards will have energy and or star costs.
Okay.
So you invest in that, and then play these like special cards that scale off of your stars instead of your regular energy, because you can have more than like you carry it over in between turns, unlike energy. He has the Sovereign Blade, which is you have this ability, like this buff that you can do called Forge, and it just adds damage to the blade. And you just hold on to
forever?
it. Yes.
That's pretty
sweet. I mean,
sweet.
it takes a while, but like you have it. It's 2 cost. You hold it in your hand. It doesn't discard automatically at the end of the turn. It only goes into discard when you play it. And it gets really, really big. If
like
you
actually
if you do
big?
it right. Yes.
That's
so
pretty funny.
Certain characters like the Regent and the Necrobinder, that's the other new one. The Necrobinder has a severed hand, skeleton hand, named Osti. And
osteoporosis.
yes. And as Osti gains more HP, it gets physically bigger.
That's pretty cool.
And when the Sovereign Blade, as you scale its damage up, it gets physically bigger.
I like that. That's a pretty good mechanic.
But yeah, it's just a cool like giant fuck you sword. You know, it floats too.
Just
You don't even hold it because
you.
you're just sitting there like this the entire time in your regal chair.
That's pretty funny. While your guys just struggle underneath you.
Yeah, and you're just magically going like hit him. Sword, kill this man.
Sword, fuck him up. Computer, program this man to be sliced in half by a giant sword. Type it up and then he just falls.
Yep. And then his other thing is like colorless cards and transformation. So colorless cards are like you can buy them at shops. They are all the cards have like a color of like the character you're playing as, and then the colorless cards you can buy as anybody. And he has some things that will like transform cards in your hand into like minion strike, and it's you see the picture and it's like one of the little guys carrying the chair, and you're just like throwing them at him.
You throw the minion at him?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Minion strike, like the minion block, where it like jumps in front of the attack for you.
Oh, it jumps in front. I thought he was just gonna pick him up and be like, "Here, take it." At least he's like actually loyal to the king. He's got some autonomy to his loyalty. It's not forced servitude. Interesting.
Yeah, then they got the Defect, who comes back from the previous game. Silent, Defect, and Ironclad are all from the first game. The Defect got a glow up. He's like ripped now. I mean, he's a robot, so I guess an upgrade.
Cool ripped body.
Yeah, he does a lot of the same things he did before. He can like summon orbs over his head, and they like activate at the end of every turn, and they each have different effects, like scale this thing's damage, or like just do 8 damage or 3 damage or whatever.
Yeah.
Block for 2. He has a lot of things that'll like create status cards. This is kind of a new thing because like he could always create status cards by using like overclock, and it's like draw 2 cards, add a burn card to your pile or whatever, and it's like there's another one that gives you energy, and then it adds a void status card to your pile. But now he has cards that's like exhaust all your status cards and like do damage based on that. So like now you have a way to actually get rid of them instead of just like endlessly drawing and just like saying who cares, doesn't matter.
Don't need any of these cards. Now you can actually use all the cards that are fodder, basically.
Right. And then I haven't played as much of him, but like he has like he works well with powers. He gets a lot of like power cards, which you can only play once, and then it's like a permanent thing for your character, for the rest of the battle. So, cool guy. I like him. And then the Necrobinder, he has this whole thing where you like create souls, which are these little 0 cost card, draw 2, easy peasy. And there's cards that'll scale with how many souls you have in your discard pile, or like do damage when you play a soul, and stuff like that. So you just create a bunch of souls and then draw your like entire deck and just do that. You got Osti, Osti the hand, so you can scale him up and like make him do more damage and like have more HP, because any damage that you would take, unblocked damage that you would take, instead Osti takes, so it's kind of like a barrier too.
Pretty cool.
Neat. Yeah. And then there's Doom, which is like poison, but in reverse, where it's like poison every single turn, it'll like do the damage and then it'll tick down.
Yeah.
But then Doom, you scale up, like you get it from like the other end of their health bar, and it's like if their health ever goes under the amount of Doom they have, they die at the end of their turn. It's slightly worse than poison because poison kills them before they can act.
Right.
Doom kills them after.
Yeah.
But you got a lot more like ways you can. The Doom's a little bit easier to get. You know, like you have attacks and it's like apply 6 Doom, and it's like for poison it's like okay, here's a card that all it does is give poison, and that's just 5. So.
Yeah, Doom. It seems like it's a lot easier to just slip in there and then make you forget about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop them from moving, so you can still get your ass beat before it ends.
You can get your ass beat by a doomed man.
Yeah, right. Taking me down with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played a multiplayer game today. It was fun. We randomized all of our characters, and then 3 people got the silent, and then I was the defect.
That's it.
And so they all just scaled poison together, and then one of them got a card that's like re-trigger poison damage 2 times.
Oh, damn.
They were all poisoning him.
Oh, my God.
And so that was the only way we got out of there. Like, the only way we won at all.
Min-max
I wasn't
poison.
getting anything good. Yeah.
That's awesome. I haven't really given deck builders a shot much. The only one that I've played really a lot of is Friends vs. Friends, which is a deck builder FPS.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fun, but I haven't really gotten to deck builders beyond that.
I've only ever played this one, and I've played Cobalt Core. And Cobalt Core is good. It's got really, really good music, in my opinion. But I beat the whole thing. Nice, cute little story about, like, there's this thing called the Cobalt Core, and, like, it blew up, and now everyone's stuck in this, like, time loop thing. You drive a spaceship around, so... like, the attacks that are coming in, it's like, there's a ship on the other side, and it's like, okay, this gun is going to shoot out, do this much damage, and then this one's going to shoot this much damage, and this one's going to, like, give you a debuff. And you gotta, like, some of the cards are like piloting your ship to go like left and right to get out of the way of the attacks, and some was like this does an attack and then it'll disable whatever ship section that you hit. So if it was going to be a shot, you can stop the shot. If it's going to be like a debuff that it's going to give you, you prevent it.
That's pretty cool
stuff. And then there's also like drones you can put out there. So drones exist. There's like you, and then there's your drones, and then there's enemy drones, and then there's actually no, your drones all sit in the same line. So it's you, drones, and like meteors, and then the enemy. And so you can put drones and like block the shots and stuff like that, or you can like move the center line. It's called drone shift because you have like movement for yourself, and then there's drone shift. So you can use drone shift to like move their drones in front of their own shots, mess them up that way.
That's kind of cool.
Good stuff. It's kind of short, relative. Maybe I just played the fuck out of it. To be completely honest, it was a good time.
That kind of reminds me. You ever play Dishonored?
I played a little Dishonored.
There's a really funny way you can. It doesn't give you any like added stealth or added like bonus to it. It's just a funny thing where if there's specifically in the duel, like there's one of the missions you could do like a side quest where somebody like gives you like you're supposed to stand in for him in a duel. Where like you're going to stand up at 10 paces and shoot each other. And what you can do is right as the guy shoots, you can pause time, possess him, and walk him in front of his own bullet, and then undo him, and then he just shoots himself, and everybody like gets mad as if you shot him. But it's just a funny thing of just like, he killed himself. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? Obviously. I didn't even fire my gun.
Well, I mean, it's not like he could step in front of his own bullet like that unless you did something or someone else intervened. But
in the stat book, it goes on as not your kill. So even though it doesn't, like, the people there still get mad at you as if you killed them. Like, if you're trying to go for a low chaos, no kill run, that doesn't count. So he can kill himself.
I guess it kind of does, but like really that doesn't contribute to chaos. I thought people dying just contributed to chaos.
I think
not your kills.
I think it's what you call it, specifically kills that are done by you. Because even if it's what you call it, just guards killing other guards, it doesn't contribute to chaos. Which you can.
That sounds more chaotic than killing someone.
Right, but it's not like the chaos that's caused by you. Because the whole thing is like, as you go on, the more bosses you fight are like scared of you because of the chaos that you caused. Mm-hmm. So like the bosses wouldn't be scared of like, the guards killing each other. They'd just be like, those guards were idiots. There's not a masked man who's like a menace killing everybody that in his wake. Come on now, that's stupid. You're out of here. Because if you're really sneaky about it, it's just like all these unfortunate events that happen to him, and it's not like one man who's wanted behind it. You're still wanted for killing the Empress, but that's it. You're not on the Empress and then a murder spree of all these guards and important people.
Well, I thought the chaos thing too, was like they caused like more rats to be around.
I think.
Or is that a different thing?
I think that's a thing with, like, you can use rats to dispose of bodies, I know, and that obviously brings up your chaos. Even if you knock bodies out and then use rats to devour them, that's still chaotic. But I don't think that causes more rats to be around. I don't remember that being a thing.
I mean, I just read it in like a review or something like that, that's how that worked.
Nah, the biggest thing with chaos is it just causes more guards and like everybody to be more scared of you. So like you get little different cutscenes at the start of missions where they're like, "Oh, we doubled the security because we're scared of this guy. So walkers, get out there." That's where the big stilt walkers show up early.
Whereas if you ATSTs,
right? If you do a complete stealth run, I'm pretty sure you basically never run into them because they never get to that point where they feel like they need to call in the heavies. It's kind of cool. I like Dishonored. Dishonored 1 was good. I played Dishonored 2 really late, but it was pretty good. I can't really say much about it. It was like groundbreaking. It was just a fun stealth game.
Yeah, and more of something that people liked.
Yeah, and just more of the same. They kind of did the thing of like you can either play as Corvo or Emily, so it kind of the story. I don't know. I only played it through the one time. I don't know if Emily's story is going to be a whole lot different than Corvo. I can't imagine, but it just felt like it was a story more made for Corvo, and then they just kind of were like, "Oh yeah, you can play as Emily too." And it's just kind of it makes a little less sense of like I guess it could make more because it's like in 2 it's like the story is more of like what I felt is like Corvo's retribution. Either where if you were high chaos, it'd be like his path back to retribution because the high chaos is basically what caused the events of 2. Or if you were low chaos, it'd be a thing of like, "Wow, shit, I need to step it up because the low chaos wasn't the way to go. I need to kill more people." Or you can bring it of like keep going his own way. You know, there's different ways you could spin it to where it works for Corvo's story. For Emily's story, I guess really the only way is like, should I do it like Corvo or should I do it my own way? Or I feel like it's a little more two-dimensional, whereas Corvo's a lot more in-depth because he was the character from the first game. What do you mean, what is like Corvo?
Oh, because you play as him.
Yeah, that's the whole question. What is him? He becomes more of an in-depth character. Whereas Emily is kind of, you get to meet her, I guess, get to flesh her out more, but it feels like it's a whole new just beginning of a game, whereas if you play as Corvo, it's more of a continuation, you know? I feel like it would be a different game. I don't know, though. I didn't play through as Emily. I don't know how different it is. I can't imagine it'd be too different because it's kind of just the same story of, you know, going through and taking down important people. So I don't know.
Well, it's pretty cool that you can make a guy shoot himself.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Have you ever seen those videos where the guys do like it's not even like speed runs, but they'll do like just high trick runs,
like glory kills? Yeah,
they'll like throw a grenade at the start of a level, then like shoot 3 guys, then a guard will notice the bodies, run over, and then the grenade will fall right in front of his face and blow up. And just as he puts away his sword and walks away, pretty fun, pretty cool that you could do stuff like that in Dishonored.
I've seen shit like that in actually Overwatch. So there's this character, Ana. She has a grenade that does anti-heal. And a lot of characters with like grenades, like just shooting it like nearly straight up or straight up. So it comes back down in like 5 seconds, but like nobody saw them throw it up there.
Right.
So they come back in, they're like, what the fuck? And then you hit them again with another one.
That's pretty good.
And some of the grenade things too, that would be good for rocket jumping. Because, like, if you aimed it straight up, and so you're playing as, like, Bastion, right? Bastion has a grenade now. You shoot it straight up, and then you look down, and the amount of time it takes to go all the way up and then back down and explode is also the amount of time that it takes for you to get the cooldown back and aim it right at the ground, and then you jump with the strength of 2 grenades to get up to high ground instead of just one. So
that's pretty fun.
Yeah, super rocket jump, but you just got to sit there and, like, wait for it.
Now you can get the mobility of a Mercy.
Yeah.
For one jump. That's pretty funny.
It's terrifying. The man is literally a gun. He's a robot made of gun.
Yeah, he turns into a giant gun, and then his finisher move is just bigger gun that can now move around.
Kind of. They changed him a lot in Overwatch 2.
He's not a tank anymore? He doesn't do his do-do-do-do-do-do. That's so fun. I love that at Bastion.
Now he does Flight of the Valkyries instead of the baseball thing.
Pretty good.
And he just does an artillery strike. But, so they added perks into the game like a year ago. And now, how he works is like he has his regular like walking around form. Yeah, cool, whatever. And you can shoot a grenade instead of the self-heal. And when he transforms, he doesn't become a stationary thing. He's still mobile, but he doesn't he can't just freely change forms all the time now. It's just a cooldown. So he can only spend so much time in that form.
Okay.
So he's like the tank, but with the Gatling gun instead.
Right.
But with a perk, you can convert that back into a grenade launcher, or it's basically how it was before with just less damage because it's on a cooldown instead of an ultimate.
Okay.
And then his ultimate is artillery strike. So, have you ever seen Doomfist's ultimate?
Isn't that the one where he goes up into the sky and then comes back down?
And you're targeting from above, and then yeah, it's like that except you get 3.
Neat. Cool. So you just get the overhead target and then just pew 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 point down like Call of Duty airstrike style.
Yes,
that's kind of cool.
Some people think it's kind of a lame ult, which relatively speaking, it's pretty reactable. But if you're smart with it, you take the first shot and aim it at someone, and then they're like, "Well, now I got to move." You put the second shot where they're moving. Yeah. And then the third shot to cover anywhere else that they can go.
Yeah.
So instead of having 3 shots getting 3 kills, you use 3 shots to guarantee you get 1 person.
Right. Or especially if you get a group they're trying to get onto the point, just boop, and then one into the intersection where they might run to, one into the other intersection, and you might get 1 or 2 people with that because they're all going to scatter and then just cover a whole wide area with it.
It's just that since it's an artillery thing and you can do it from complete safety, when you're first figuring it out, you're just might as well do it. And then
I figured there's a lot of
nobody's fighting and everyone just walks away.
There's got to be at the very least so much kiting you could do, because I feel like a lot of those Overwatch maps are so lane based where you could definitely get people stuck in a corner to where they're going to be screwed. Nothing but just can take a bomb to the face.
It is possible to just run away and ignore it though. That's why you got to come in with the tactics. You gotta come in with here and then where they're going to run and then where they're trying to react.
Gotta predict, shoot where they're gonna be.
Yeah, be smart about it.
Yeah. I was having this conversation with Mrs. Trash the other day. It was kind of crazy how the floppy disk got its jersey hung in the rafters as the save icon, because it was just the technology that happened to be at the time. It wasn't even a good gold standard technology that was
it's so the one
good,
when they made the icon.
Just happened to be. Yeah. It wasn't even it was the second version, because the original floppy disks were actually floppy before they got that hard plastic cover.
The square case.
Yeah. And it's just that happened to be at that point of the floppy disk's life. We're all right, this is where we're making digital saving a thing to where you can actually save something on a digital format. And it just happened to be that's usually what it was. That's funny. You were saving it in a digital format, but it was you're saving it to the disk. It was still basically saving it to hardware the same way.
Well, digital doesn't mean hardware or software.
Yeah, I guess. It's just weird to think when you think of a hard drive, you save it, it's a file that you could access. But back then, the file you could access was had to access the file, literally pull the file out.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah. It's just it had that little extra step of analog, and that's just funny that that's the same thing now. It's the same thing as just saving a file, as that same was pulling the disk out of the drawer. That's just what it's done. And the floppy disk, that exact icon of it, the blue plastic shell, has been hung in the rafters for things not even you see it in video games that are way beyond even floppy disk technology. That wouldn't even people probably working on the game born after the floppy disk was made, still using the floppy disk.
Before the floppy disk was they're born after the floppy disk was already out of style,
right?
And wasn't being used anymore.
Yeah, and it's not even vinyl or anything like that, where it was ooh, there was something so good about it, where we need to keep it or anything no, it was just the style of storage at the time, and then it was shitty now, so we just leave it in the past. We got USB, we got SSD, we got this whole new method of storage. Crazy that the floppy disk just got its jersey hung in the rafters for all eternity, just out of happenstance.
Yeah, well, good for him,
right?
Good for
the floppy disk,
Mr. Floppy Disk,
or Mrs. Floppy Disk. I mean, shit.
Don't
assume gender. Yeah, could be genderless. Could just be a they them.
Yeah, he's got the floppy though, so.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's got some floppies. You don't need to be a guy or girl to have something floppy. There's a joke about women bad driver in there somewhere.
I can't find it.
I can't find it either. I just heard hard drive, and I was well, we're doing man versus woman, so woman hard drive.
Joke. I was making multiple dick jokes,
and I was trying to match your low brow. I was trying to hit the bar even lower. I was digging underneath. I was going under. Woman hard drive. Ha ha. Hee haw. Am I right, fellas? Bitches be shopping.
Women be shopping.
Ooh. I was specifically
which that is
Hannibal
actually
Buress.
Women Be Shopping is actually the original.
Is it?
Yes.
Nice. I mean, women, that makes sense because it was probably like a stand-up comedian, I assume, like in the 90s or something. So they probably like when they had to be real clean.
Yeah, I think it was Vine.
Was it really? Wow.
He's just a guy holding the camera like this. It's Women Be Shopping. Women be shopping, making fun of like 90s like humor like that from actual comedians, but that's the one that sort of, I don't know, it's the one that stuck for me.
The one that stuck for me is Hannibal Buress's when he gets the Talk Show of the Year award, Talk Show Host of the Year.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that when he does the Hannibal Buress show? Eric Andre comes out in like the whole big like neck thing, and Hannibal Buress does his intro, and then his whole thing is he just comes up and just goes, "Bitches be shopping," and the whole crowd erupts into laughter. He gets the Talk Show Host of the Year award. Eric Andre's like, "Get me out of this thing! Get me out! Get me out right now!"
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't remember that from Eric Andre. From Hannibal Buress show.
The Hannibal Buress show that season. Yeah. Oh God, we got to look that up then. I'll do it while your eyes are watering from the Cayenne and all that. I'll just shove it in your face. I just need
to hear it. Anyways.
It's so good too because they used to. It's the Hannibal Buress show. It's so terribly edited too. It's great. Eric Andre was an absolute gem. That show was just so crazy. It was one of the things that just did so well, got so popular that it just couldn't do what it did anymore.
Yeah,
because once you know the bit,
you're just taking people off guard.
Right. Once you know the bit, it's just not as fun. Do you see the season where they just like kind of did all the rappers and whatnot? Where he did like the rapper paint Olympics and shit?
It was Rapper Warrior Ninja.
Yeah. You're just like tasing him while they're going through the obstacle course.
Like they had to be rapping, walking on a balance beam over
like mouse traps or some shit, and he was just cattle prodding him the whole time. He's like, keep rapping. Ridiculous. Just, I mean, like, especially when you know what you signed up for. Like, I guess, how crazy can you take it? He really pushed the envelope as much as he could.
I mean, honestly, my favorite bits were ones where like they were not in on the bit.
Oh yeah, 100%. That catching people off guard is always the best part.
I think. Well, it goes back and forth. Like you can have like a bit of an understanding.
I feel like
what's going on.
Mac DeMarco, I think, is the perfect one, right? Because from what I understand, they told Mac DeMarco they were going to fuck with him. They were going to beat him up a little bit. He might get some bruises. And he was like, okay, I'm fully fine with that. And then what they do is tie him up and shove a man's ass in his face constantly while beating him with sticks. And it's like, you cannot predict that. Even if it's like, all right.
Was he a good sport?
Yeah, he didn't like do anything about it. He didn't raise any questions or raise any complaints or anything like that. But it's just like, you can't predict what the hell that's so crazy.
Yeah, I remember it was seeing like Eric Andre on a talk, like an actual, well, not a talk show, and he was talking about bits that they weren't allowed to do, and one of them was not legal. Wasn't the one that told him that he couldn't do it. It was the marketing team, because he dressed up like Ronald McDonald and then went into McDonald's like drunk, smoking a cigarette, and like fired the manager. And he's like, "You guys are losing me money."
That's awesome.
Crying into a McDouble in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why like McDonald's might have a problem with that, and probably would. Why would legal not have a problem with that? I feel like McDonald's would probably sue the shit out of you for that.
I mean, like, obviously they've gotten their way around these things.
Actually,
their legal department is probably insane.
Didn't McDonald's like drop Ronald McDonald during the whole clown thing? Is Ronald McDonald still a thing with Ronald McDonald's? Hold on.
I think so. I honestly, if the clown thing was enough to get them to get rid of Ronald McDonald, they were never on his side in the first place. They're a bunch of snakes.
Ooh, yeah. McDonald's phased out Ronald McDonald primarily due to increasing pressure over marketing unhealthy food to children, combined with the 2016 creepy clown sightings epidemic. That's crazy.
What?
So yeah, that's why you don't see any Ronald McDonald marketing.
Marketing unhealthy food to children. What the hell does the clown have to do?
He just got associated with it, I guess. Just, here, kid, eat your burger.
He got canceled for nothing.
Pretty much.
He got canceled for nothing.
See, he didn't even really get canceled, though, because it wasn't like outcry, like, bring Ronald down. They were just like, ooh, maybe we should. Just silently, before they get to that point. And yeah, no, I don't think it ever would have. So I don't know when he did that, but if it was after 2016, I'm pretty sure McDonald's would have been like, hey, that's not our clown. We don't know who that guy is.
That's probably why he showed up drunk, smoking a cigarette, yelling at people.
Losing me fucking money. I'm off the goddamn marketing team, you sons of bitches. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize that's probably he should go and do that. He should do that just as part of it. Does he have like a movie coming out where he's doing like just bits like that, like a Jackass type movie? Yeah. I feel like he could do a movie like that where he was doing. What was the movie that he did where he just had like all the fucking? Was it an Eric Andre movie? Like full. It was like the gorilla thing that he did where he got into the gorilla enclosure and the gorilla just started like fucking the shit out of him. I forget what.
What?
You never seen that from Eric Andre? It was part of some movie. I forget if it was actually his movie or part of a different one. Part of like the Jackass movie. It might have been part of Jackass while I'm thinking of it because he was like going in and out of them. You never seen that though? It's pretty great. He does it in front of a whole like crowd of like kids.
I'm assuming the gorilla's a person in a costume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. 'Cause I'm like, there's no way that you were laughing about this.
Oh yeah.
Unless there's something to make it not real.
It's pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's part of the Jackass movie. Is it? Movie clip. Bad. Oh, it's the movie Bad Trip. It was him and that fucking other guy. What's I forget the actor's name. He was like Rod in the movie Get Out, the TSA agent guy. But yeah, he did a movie like that. So if he has another one of those in the works, bing bang. That's a great bit for it. Do a Ronald McDonald bit where he dresses up like a clown. I was gonna say.
Yeah, because I mean, they did it. They recorded it.
Right. So you can still use it, but, just frame it in some other way.
Yeah, you have to get
get like an intro of him back in the clown outfit, be like, I don't know, let me just go into McDonald's for a second, and then bam, cut to that.
I mean, because it's not network television anymore, right?
That's what I'm saying.
McDonald's
That's why
not advertised in movies.
And that's why he's got his own, I don't know if Bad Trip was like his own production company, but he's got a bit more freedom than it would be from that marketing team. Mm-hmm. That's why I stuck in my mind because I didn't think it was a Jackass stunt that did that because it doesn't seem very Jackass-esque. Just do that in front of like kids and adults and stuff just to freak people out.
Yeah, Jackass is more. They're gonna put you in a porta potty and then
they're gonna do it for their own entertainment. They're usually the only ones laughing at it. It's usually they don't do it as like a public stunt unless it's like something really silly. Mm-hmm. Actually, like the original ones were a lot of public ones, like. What's that guy who took the shit in the hardware store toilet? It's pretty great.
Yeah, I remember there's the one, I think it was Ryan Dunn, shoved a toy car up his ass and then went in
to the doctor,
to get an x-ray.
They sold that toy car at an auction, I'm pretty sure, recently.
Probably worth a lot.
Yeah, they do a lot of. I didn't know movie auction sites were such a big thing, but yeah, they sell like props to random ass movies all the time on movie auction. Mm. Just like the I don't know, you probably saw like the rhino from Ace Ventura. It was real popular going around where Jim Carrey comes out of the ass. That just sold for like $60,000.
I guess people got a lot of money and they just want to collect stuff at some point, I guess.
Yeah, they want to climb out of a rhino's ass.
Yeah. Over and over. I mean, because you own it, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it.
If you wanted.
You rent it out to people. Other people want to climb out of its ass. Bing, bang, boom. What do you think is your ideal burger? If you had to have a burger that would be, I'll say not even a burger right now, but a burger you're going to eat every day for the rest of your life. Like you get put on a curse where like you're Groundhog Day and need to eat the burger. What would you hope that the burger is?
Mushroom Swiss ranks pretty high for me. Mm-hmm. I like tomato on burger.
Gotta have a little tomato.
On a mushroom and Swiss.
Really?
Mushroom and Swiss is just mushroom and Swiss.
I like throwing it on there because they usually do the same with like barbecue bacon burgers. I love, but they usually also do like, oh yeah, we don't like tomatoes and lettuce on that. It doesn't come standard. Fuck it, I like it on there. Give me a little extra juice and crunch.
For me, like mushrooms and raw tomato, those are the two things that don't really mix for me.
Sure, I guess that could be a weird texture, yeah, because the mushrooms are supposed to be soft and you're expecting that. Yeah. All right.
But I like burgers with jalapeno on them.
Definitely like that.
There was an elote burger at Burger King once. Mm-hmm. It was aight, but it was exciting, I guess. I don't know. I think I just stick with mushroom Swiss. Yeah. That or just like a regular, like standard lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, mustard, mayonnaise.
Yeah.
maybe ketchup burger. Put ketchup on the table in this Groundhog Day scenario, so I can at least keep it fresh.
Right. Some days you will, some days you won't.
Yeah.
I'd probably go barbecue bacon with crispy onions, lettuce, tomato, pickle, all that. And yeah, I'd probably do the same. Give me like a little ketchup mustard on the table because sometimes I'll zing it up, add a little extra in there. It's pretty good.
I need some sport peppers there.
Might like a little pepper on the side. Now here's
or just the mushroom and Swiss. No changes, no nothing.
Now the side, you want fries, sweet potato fries? What kind of fries too at that? Crinkle cut? You want the steak cut?
Fried cheese curds. I'm just going to Culver's. Okay, is what I'm doing. I'm going to Culver's. That's a hell of a lot of cheese curds too with the mushroom and Swiss too. I have to finish it?
It's going to be your meal. I mean, you don't have to finish it, but that's what you're going to eat. So you're just going to eat a lot of cheese and be a lot of cheesy bloaty all day.
Cheese doesn't get me that bad.
Yeah, all right. Not bad. I probably go
high protein.
I go for a sweet potato fry, maybe like a sweet potato tot, even something like that. Would be my ideal.
I'm just not much of a fried person.
No.
Place. I think potatoes as a whole are a little overrated.
Oh, come on, man! A good seasoned potato, especially. What was that bar that we went to that was right by your place? That was like the secondary to Maria's. I forget what it was. It had the vending machine, the pinball machine, and all that shit.
Oh, Mars.
Mars, yeah. Mars had fucking great fries. Oh, my God. They like the amount
That's a company that owns Maria's, but they did buy it out at one point.
Yeah. I knew they were like related somehow.
Yeah.
But their burger and fries were so good. They had fries like they were all brown, but I thought they were going to be like kind of limp because they usually are when they're like oiled like that. But they were still so crispy and well seasoned with salt and pepper. Oh, my God. Such good fries. Can't tell me those are overrated. Those are rated right up where they should be in heaven.
You know what I would put on my infinite burger?
You want cayenne pepper on your infinite burger?
I would put a tablespoon of cayenne pepper.
Well, get that microphone away from your face when you do it. You don't spit cayenne into it. Probably your vape, too, and get your phone and just point away from the computer.
You got to get your timer out.
Right. Here, give me your phone just in case. Oh, God. So a tablespoon of cayenne. A tablespoon minus a little sprinkle because it came out on top of my Focusrite. Thank you for that. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just wipe it off later with a little disinfectant. I mean, a little starter. A little on the fingy.
All right.
The minute will start once you put it into your mouth.
Cheers.
Good luck. Minute gone. He's chewing it down. All right, if you're actually able to get a chew, I wasn't going to give you the advice, but that's how people beat the cinnamon challenge. Don't swallow. You got to chew. All right. Seeming like this may have been a mistake.
It's not enjoyable.
Yeah, no, I can imagine not. We got 30 seconds. I don't know why you need to do it within the minute.
That's just a challenge.
Sure.
I mean, there's something that caked around my mouth now, but I'm done.
Damn.
I told you.
Damn. That was crazy. I didn't think you'd be able to actually do that. That was kind of a little bit underwhelming, but I'm happy that it was.
That's what I said.
I'm happy this is not hard.
I am built different. This is fine. And cinnamon was probably going to be worse.
Yeah, because cinnamon does have that fine, more powdery thing. I guess the cayenne, did it cake in your mouth? Did you feel it like go around? And the biggest thing is if you try to just like swallow it down, then it coats your throat.
I knew that was the wrong way to go about it.
Yeah, see, that's where people go wrong. So I think as long as you had that knowledge, you were going to be good no matter what. I just wanted to psych you out as much as I could.
Nah, I'm unbreakable.
All right, wow. A tablespoon of cayenne down the hatch and done. Crazy. Wasn't even too much of a struggle. That is probably going to be a problem for you later. You might have to shit a hot ball of iron out.
Yeah.
Good luck to you for that.
It's just a bit of lingering spice. It's just fucking caked all over my teeth now.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're probably going to get a little bit of like cayenne snot for a day or two and get some orange snot coming out of you.
Listeners, Show us your cayenne eating videos.
Yeah, that was actually not bad. Do the cayenne challenge. Eat a tablespoon of cayenne.
I got him on board.
Do it. I can't do it because I'm missing 6 inches of my intestines, and whatever's left of them will probably be destroyed by that.
Tag CRT.
But tag CRT, cayenne challenge.
If it sends you to the hospital,
don't
do
tag
not
us.
mention us.
Yeah, don't mention. We didn't send you. Forget our names.
Oh yeah, I should have
help
told
us
you I
out.
was doing it.
It was pretty underwhelming. He just kind of chewed it down and ate it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Now.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I'm glad it was underwhelmed.
But I'm glad you're not injured.
I'm glad you're not injured as well. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Cold Hard Trash, CRT episode 96. I'm pretty sure I got it right this time. This cayenne challenge has been, again, underwhelming, but I'm happy that it has
I
been.
have so much vitamin C.
In a very pleasant way.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're alive. I'm happy that you're not coughing, vomiting. I'm happy that you're okay. And now, yeah, it's your core power, strawberry banana in you. So you are strong. I'm happy to hear. You got that. You got a banana in you. If you like what you saw, do a cayenne challenge yourself if you dare. And also rate us 5 stars. Give us a comment. Because we would love you if you do it, but we'd love you if you didn't. Because we love you for listening.
Tune in next time when we do the apple and a Coke challenge. It's like the banana and Sprite challenge, but
Is that real?
no.
I was gonna say banana and Sprite. Isn't it like potassium and just? Or how about this? Eat a Mentos, then you got to chug a Coke.
Sure.
No, it blows your stomach up. Don't do that.
That'll be fine.
You die. No, you don't do that.
I'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure you die.
Recommend us shit to do.
Yeah, recommend us shit to destroy our bodies. As long as it's not gastrointestinal spicy destroying, I'm willing to do it. I don't give a shit.
I'll take it if it is. All right. Peace. Thank you.
Peace out.